You should always wear your goggles. I made you safety goggles. Okay. I have safety goggles too. Hello friends, I'm Brandy Bell and I'm your host, and we're so glad you're with us today. We're coming at you again from our hometown in Midland, where our little teeny farm is located. We are getting ready for a very special event because we are hosting our family's weekly brunch. But this week, our family members of our crew are coming and some very special neighbors. We are also incorporating a biscuit bar. We're going to be hanging out with friends and learning how to make really good, simple buttermilk biscuits using an interesting ingredient. Could be dinosaur eggs. I'm not sure. We're going to learn how to get eggs from a chicken without them knowing it. We're going to learn how to do an entire party's worth of decorations out of one scrapbook pad and things you have around the house. We're also going to be heading over to our local farmers market to buy some things that we're going to need for our party. We're going to show you how to make gorgeous DIY table risers out of inexpensive lumber and tell you how you can make that happen even if you don't own the tools. Finally, we're going to finish up in the big barn where I show you how we pull together all the elements that we learned today to create a really special event for our friends and family. During that time, we're going to show you how we're going to bless somebody in our West Texas community who lost a big part of their farm to a recent tornado. And so we're going to come together during that party to do something really special for them, and we can't wait to show you that as well. Let's get started with biscuits and a barn raisin. Around here, we believe community is everything. We believe kindness moves mountains and small, thoughtful acts have the power to make lasting change. Our family is proof of that. And we believe it's through curiosity, connection, camaraderie, and some good old-fashioned celebration that we can find ways to unite and be good neighbors. So join us on our give back adventures as we try to leave this world just a little better than we found it. Welcome to Keeping Good Company. Can we talk about the fact that our shirts match? We like to match. Sometimes we ask each other what colors we're going to wear before church and stuff so that we can make sure we're matching. You better not fib. You better not fib, Colleen. Right. Sorry. Yes. It doesn't take much to make us giggle.
Biscuits and what?
Biscuit and barn raisin.
Okay. People like to say stuff like, hey, we're going to get together let's get together for lunch. And you never do it. And so we just decided that family, that community, if you will, is important enough to discipline yourself to put it on a calendar, to create a rhythm. They are the most important people in our lives. There are many important people in our lives, but family is priority.
As our kids get older and they move out and they have families of their own, it's harder to get them to come home, and not because they don't necessarily want to, but they just have lives of their own. So brunch is easier on Saturday. They all come over, we feed them. The adults may or may not want mimosas, but we do stuff for the grandkids, and we create a place for them to come to.
Life is all about relationships. It's always been that way for me, and I like people. She doesn't really like people, but
He's kidding.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Hello, friends. I want you to meet my friend Barbara. Her and her husband own C3 Farms. She's going to teach us her buttermilk biscuit recipe.
Okay, so we start with 4.5 cups of flour. You can use all purpose. Then I add in a heaping teaspoon of baking powder. Like when I scoop it out, like it's a heaping teaspoon.
Yeah, this was for sure a heaping.
Then I put in a teaspoon of baking soda, some sugar, and it's a tablespoon, and 2 teaspoons of salt.
Okay, I got that one right.
1 cup of butter. I just cut them up into small pieces. So you're just gonna mix it all up. Get it, where it's good and crumbly. So
that's pretty.
Yeah, it looks good. And so then now we're gonna add in 2 cold eggs.
This is a duck egg.
So yes, in my biscuits, I use our duck eggs.
Okay, do you want me to break them and put them in there?
Sure. And they're hard to break. Like the duck egg shells are tougher than a chicken egg.
Josh!
Got it.
Yeah. So we have fun around here.
Oh, funny.
Okay.
So we're gonna do two
I feel like
duck
there's a
eggs.
little bit of pressure because if I hit it too hard, it's going everywhere. But if I don't hit it hard enough, everybody's gonna judge me as a weenie.
Yeah,
So-
I have to do it a couple times. So.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh!
They're-
These things are.
Yeah. They're thick. Good
Okay.
job.
And why do you use duck eggs?
Duck eggs are richer than chicken eggs, and I just think they make better for a
Okay.
better biscuit. Now we're gonna add our buttermilk. We make our own. So I
Okay.
do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and you're gonna add the whole milk on top of it to add up to 2 cups. So then you're just gonna mix it all together and it gets super sticky. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop
right.
this out.
Okay.
Put all that flour right there.
The countertops were very clean. I just want you to know.
And so I just put a ton. Like
Okay.
I just put a ton of flour and then I put my dough on top of it. You're gonna pat it out and then you're gonna, this is what's gonna make your layers. So you're gonna start folding. And so I fold, and then I folded a total of 6 or 7 times.
You're very gentle
Yeah.
with your biscuits.
You have to be kind to them. You want them to taste wonderful.
Be kind to your biscuits. Be gentle with your biscuit. Okay, so how many folds do you normally do?
I do 6 or 7.
Wow.
All right. And then we're gonna cut out our biscuits.
We're gonna take one of those magical little breaks and then show you them cut, okay?
Right out of high school, I just started working for a dealership and kind of started from the bottom and just started washing cars and became a lot attendant. And I love the shop. I've always loved cars. It just evolved into a job. And then I worked for somebody for so long, and it's like, I need to do this for myself. I met Rosie, and she's never said no. She just said, let's do it. And we started saving money. You know, her background and my background, and we met it together and we opened up our business. Epic's located on the corner of John Ben Shepherd and Highway 80, Odessa, Texas.
epiccollision.net.
And we're back. Look what we magically did while we were gone. So tell us what you actually used to cut these.
So I use just a round biscuit cookie cutter.
Okay.
I think it's about 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches.
Okay.
And so one of the important things when you do cut your biscuits is you want to cut just straight down.
Okay.
And don't twist back
Don't-
and forth.
okay.
Because you're going to lose your layers.
Oh, I see the layers.
Yeah, so you can still see the layers in the dough, and if you twist, it's gonna smooth it out. So
I started making mine about 3:30 this morning, and I was real tired. And so things got a little, I didn't have a way to make the cute little circles. So I was like, okay, my grandmother would make them in iron skillets. But I thought since we were doing Pioneer that we should have a Pioneer hat for this part. So Barbara sent me her recipe to try in advance, and I decided it was a good idea to try it last night at like 3:30 in the morning. It wasn't a good idea. These, I'm terrified for you to taste. Banana chocolate chip
biscuits, okay.
And wait.
Oh
little
my
guy.
goodness, that is cute.
This is apple cinnamon. Carrot raisin So you're really gonna enjoy that one. You know
you
what?
want me to taste all of these?
You and Richard are gonna taste these. So Richard, come on over. My favorite show, the host's brother is on all the time, and his name's Richard. So this is my Richard. Okay, there you go. Don't be nervous. I just added not enough sugar, extra flour, extra salt, and half.
Do I have to try this?
Half the butter. You have to try them all, or you're gonna hurt my feelings. Do you want to hurt my feelings? Okay.
Is it supposed to be cornbread?
That's what it tastes like without the corn.
It's really rubbery.
Yeah, it is. It's
Is
really
that-
tough. That's not how it's supposed to be.
That's not how it's supposed to be. Do you know what the bad part is? In my heart, I was thinking, I think she's really gonna enjoy that one. The good news is we have our family brunch this afternoon, and Barbara is the one supplying the biscuits and the baked goods. Thank you so much for coming.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
You're gonna have to just leave these because I think our sound guy is in love with Barbara's biscuit. Thank goodness, not my recipe, Barbara's biscuit recipe, so you can actually find that in the show notes with all the details and all her little tricks, like how to make buttermilk. So be sure to check out our show notes for all those fun details. Okay, so we are here at my friend Christina Johnson's house, and we're actually both interior designers, but where I'm in the construction, general contracting side, she's an architect, and she's amazing. She actually wrote a book, and we're gonna link it on our website because everybody needs to support such a heavenly creature, but that's not why we're here. We are collecting eggs that we're gonna use as decor on the tables for our family brunch today. And so we are getting to go hang out with chickens and Christina, and you're just gonna love her. So let's go.
How are you?
Do you have any idea how excited I am? I am so.
I think a little bit.
So excited. I am so excited. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the chickens.
Ready
I've been
to collect
waiting.
some eggs?
I am ready to
All right,
collect some
they're going to
eggs.
show you some love. I can tell you that.
Okay, I need love.
Okay, so you have to be sweet. The chickens want to hear, like, hey, chickens, where are my girls at? Like, it needs to be real sweet.
These are some
No,
real high
no,
maintenance
They are.
chickens.
They-
Okay.
They like to be loved, but not like balked at. You can't balk at them, okay?
Hey, chickens.
A little louder, they have to be able to hear.
Hey, chickens.
Girls!
Girls.
Say, where are my chickens?
Come here, chickens.
Where are my chickens?
Chicken, 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 chickens. Come here, chickens.
Chickens, come on, girls.
Come here, chickens. Oh, this guy's like, wait.
Yes.
Hi, guys. Oh, this one's so hungry. Hi.
And my chickens are real fancy. They like to eat from containers. Here we go, special treat. My fancy chickens.
Oh.
All right, here, hold this.
What is wrong with you?
Snapdragon's a little touchy.
Snapdragon's a little sensitive, okay?
Oh, that's Coconut, who's super sweet.
I feel like we're bonding. We're gonna collect eggs. Oh, I totally can't control the joy in my heart right now.
My chickens are sure happy. All right, here we go. All right. You
This
step
is my
on
first
in.
egg hunting expedition. Oh wait,
first.
I scared a chicken.
That's all right. She's coming in to see what's going on.
Because we're nerds. I got us matching aprons.
Oh my gosh!
Look, look, look. There's pockets.
Oh, the eggs! Oh, we can ditch the basket. We're egg gatherer.
We're egg gatherers.
There's a green.
Oh, I love
I'll take
it.
another
Do
brown.
you-
Okay.
This is so cute. Okay, okay.
Okay, so we don't need the basket then,
Okay.
because now we got these. All right.
Do we need gloves?
No.
No, okay.
But what you do is after you collect them, you can wash them right away, but you do want to wash your hands.
Okay.
So
Don't do this.
don't lick it. Ah, no. Don't do that again. Okay, all right. No, okay. So we go to the nesting bins and we just look. And what's funny about my hens is they all like the same one and they fight over it. So they have all these to choose from, but they really, really love this bottom right-hand corner. And so just reach in there and get the eggs that they just laid. And put them in your cute apron.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh yeah, all the colors. I never knew egg collecting could be so dangerous. Luckily it fell soft.
They're making fun of me. Look at the different colors of these.
So this is an olive agar, so it's green.
How do we know who they came from?
Well, I can point to you. So the olive egg came from Snapdragon.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Snapdragon's the one closest to us. Pepper, who's the gray one, lays blue eggs.
Wow.
And then the really, really loud paprika lays brown.
Holy moly! So do they all lay eggs?
Yes.
Do you see what's in my pockets?
So tell me, what are you going to be doing with these?
I'm decorating. You're gonna see, you gotta wait.
Okay.
It's special.
It's a surprise.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
I can't wait to see it.
Yes, it's gonna be so cool.
We first have to feed the chickens mealworms.
You're gonna feed them meal.
No,
I'm not.
You can do it.
No, I'm really not.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I
not.
think you can. Come on. You're strong.
You're strong.
You're brave. Seriously.
Okay.
You got it. You have to be brave. You can do this. They're dried mealworms. They're not alive, I promise.
Wait.
And these girls love it. All right, girls, are y'all ready?
You seem to think your pep talk is gonna make me touch.
It is. Look, or how about you touch the cup?
Okay.
Just pour it out. Just pour it out on the ground, right in front of you.
Oh
right
God,
in
they're
your face.
maggots.
They are not. They're mealworms. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You got this. Okay, you're.
I
killing it. You
don't
gotta
want
get on it.
chickens. Everything has changed at this moment in time. Do all chickens get these?
Yeah, this is a huge special treat.
This is just not normal. Can you just pick a worm up and take it to Josh so he can see? They are
You won't
legit
even pick-
maggots. No, I'm not picking it up.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at that. It's
Oh.
nothing. It's
Oh.
nothing. They're dried mealworms. Look at that. And they'll eat them from your hands. If
Josh,
you
eat it.
want.
Eat it, Josh. No, stop. No.
Now, did you
No.
want to hold a big chicken?
No, stop. Stop. Josh, stop.
You got to apologize to her for pushing
I'm sorry.
mealworms on her back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Paprika.
I'm sorry.
She put mealworms on
Oh
her
wait,
back.
the wing's in a weird position. I think
That's
I'm
okay. No,
okay.
no.
Okay.
There. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Sweet. You did it.
Rock-a-bye chicken.
She's like, I see mealworms down there.
I know, I feel bad. Hey, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay,
she
sorry.
said it's okay.
Oh my gosh, she dropped an egg in my pocket. Oh, there's poop.
That's why you wear these kind
Yeah,
of boots,
yeah.
Brandy.
Oh, there's poop everywhere. Probably not getting cows.
Are you in the truck?
Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. You're strong. Oh, well, you made all my farm dreams come true. I can go to bed a happy girl. I'm done. Look, you have to walk like this on farms. This isn't becoming of me.
It's hard to think about West Texas without acknowledging the positive impact oil and gas industry has made in its communities. For 30 years, we at Sun Pumper have aimed to do the same by providing the oil and gas industry with the most innovative, reliable, and affordable solar-powered injection systems available. Let us utilize our American-made products to maximize your efficiency, putting you in the position to continue to make West Texas great.
It's just great to get out and support your local farmers, canners, creators, artists, everything. So So the farmers market itself has been around for over 10 years now.
Okay.
We are a certified farmers market in Texas, which means that all the vendors have to make or create or grow whatever they sell, no resale at all.
I'm gonna get a cute little bunch of flowers. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're amazing. We are having our family's brunch in Barbara at C3's doing our biscuits.
Great.
I need the best jams and jellies.
Okay.
So where are we gonna go for that?
Wicked Concoctions.
Okay, can you take us?
Yes, she's been with the market for over 10 years.
Okay.
From the very first day we opened, she's been with us, and she makes the greatest jams and jellies.
We need them, come on. They must be good, there's a line.
So this is Dana, and she's got the best jams and jellies and everything you need for your biscuits.
I heard this is like the place for the goodness.
I try to make it the place. I work hard at it.
We're really excited. So we have a weekly family brunch, and this is going to be like what we're putting on everything. And so, is there any way we could have like a taste of your favorites?
I do have some for you guys to taste. I have some normal and then not so normal.
Okay, my crew is not normal, so I would really encourage them. I'm gonna have Richard and Cody come over, and they're gonna get to taste too, so I'm not always the one having the fun. And then I'm gonna let them all pick, because their families are also coming to our brunch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get out of the way.
Okay, so what I have for you right here is a peach Bellini. It's just like a Bellini that you drink. I just jammed it.
So it's not 5 o'clock yet, is this okay?
It's okay. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's good.
Thank you. So this one right here is a Caribbean Isle butter. It's made with mangoes, pineapples, bananas, and a coconut rum.
That's really good.
For a normal one, I have a raspberry and a little bit of sugar.
You should like freeze this and make a popsicle.
This one is a trilingual rose. It's made with rose petals.
Look, he's trying to take my
I was gonna hand it to you. I really was. I was trying to help.
Did you say rose or rosé?
Rose petals.
It's not all booze, Richard.
That's delicious.
And the last one's a strawberry margarita.
You want that one here?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
And if you both want to try, I have to.
I feel like I should shoot it back.
Do it, Cody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we can't leave without saying hi to Jean and Barbara. I'm pretty sure Barbara's over there making biscuits right now. Hey, Brandy! Hi, Jean! It's good to smile.
Oh, you have to smile.
Good to see you.
Bye, Brand. Hello friends, I am here with two helpers, Mandy and Sierra, and they're gonna be helping me with some party crafts. We're gonna show you guys how to make an entire party's worth of decorations from this one scrapbook pad. Not only are we gonna make all the party's decorations, there's actually some pages left. So when you buy these scrapbook paper pads, you're gonna have signs. Like these 12 by 12s come with like really cute signs. If they don't match what you're doing, you can take a white marker. So like I don't have gold in our particular party theme this afternoon for our family, so I just colored it in white. Then there's all these tiny little signs. Like, look at all of the cuteness. So there's all these tiny little signs. We're gonna cut them out and we're gonna make bunting out of them. Do you know what bunting is?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna show you bunting, okay? Look at these, look at them. You can write little notes to your family. So since this is for our family's biscuit gathering, it's gonna say, biscuits bring joy, family brunch. So you can personalize these. So once she has a few cut out, we're gonna show you how to make bunting. So bunting is basically anything hung from a string. So we cut out triangles, and I'm gonna like totally get in front of y'all for a second. Forgive me for bad manners. We just glued the triangles on some jute. Most people have some sort of string or ribbon around the house. I keep jute. I love jute. And wait for it, because I like everything small. You can cut out the little pictures and make teeny tiny bunting. What do you do with this bunting, you ask? Because it's so tiny and cute. We added a little bunting. They're like little necklaces.
Oh, how cute.
And so you can decorate some of the other things. Okay, so these bigger ones can be used as placemats, but all of these really cute papers came out of this one pad. Some of the papers come in stripes. If you cut one of these pages down the middle, it makes the perfect width for a napkin wrap. So that's what these are. And you're gonna wrap it, and then you're gonna put this right around it. And you can either use double-sided glue, double-sided tape, you can use glue dots, or you can use a hot glue gun, which is what I have, which is what I'm gonna hand you, and you'll thank me for it because these are really, really easy to do when you have a glue gun. So if you'll make a couple of those. So at our family party, we are all signing cards and coloring pictures for someone in our community who had a natural disaster with a tornado on their property. And so I made simple table tents and just wrote on them with a white chalk marker so that everyone knows, please be sure to sign a card. There are tons of things that you can make out of this scrapbook paper. You can't have a farm party without a pig punch. We just glued some tiny piggies to toothpicks because when we are eating bacon, we're gonna need to get it out of our teeth. And so a pig punch is perfect for that. You can take glue dots and add the little hole punch to straws, paper straws. So that's a fun way to dress up paper straws. Confetti is easy, and party confetti is always fun. So we make confetti that we'll show you guys on the table. So you can also take whatever scraps of paper that you have left. If you happen to love one of the designs, you can cut out any petal shape and glue it on a paper plate onto a skewer, just a simple skewer that you would use for shish kebabs. And you can put them in small vases or bottles. I recycle. These are kombucha bottles, and they make great little vases. So you can decorate with those. And then now, we're gonna have you take a break. Look at how fast she is. Okay, look at all her. The fun part about this is there are no rules. If you want it super wide, it's super wide. If you want it thin, it's thin. The last thing is, okay, I'm gonna show you how to tie her bunting together before I show you kind of our little piece de resistance. So hand me your signs. Okay. We're gonna take some simple jute, and will you cut a piece for me?
Right there?
That's good. Okay, you're gonna hold a side?
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold a side, okay? And then tiny little clothespins. Just these itty bitty. And aren't they so cute? Wait, no, look. Look how small that one is. They're so cute. These are tiny. Don't they make you happy? Yes. Tiny things make me happy. Everything should come in a tiny version. Yes, I like that they make you happy too. I smush your head. You just smush my head. Okay, so we're gonna take these little cute pictures and just make a really simple bunting. So you start from your end, give yourself like 2 inches, and then you're just, here's how I cheat. I clip it on here first, and then I smush this on the back. And then save yourself, maybe a ½ inch, and you're just gonna go all the way down, alternating whichever pictures. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Whoa! Is that not the cutest? Like, can we hold it up a little bit? Can you get that? True. Isn't that fun? And so you can just tie this anywhere. We're gonna make a bunch of these and we'll show you where we hang them at the party. So you have to stay tuned and come back to the party so you can see how we decorated it. We're gonna show you how to make party crowns because that's the best part of any party. It doesn't matter how old you are, you should wear a party crown. Do you agree?
I agree.
Yes.
Josh, do you agree that you should wear a party crown?
No.
He's not very fun. So the best way to make party crowns for any party, I'm going to show you the finished product real quick. So they're just these little bands, and then you can dress them up by adding any kind of little flower. Not everybody's going to have fake flowers laying around, but you could decorate them with buttons. You could if it's a boys' party, bottle caps, little toy soldiers. So you can embellish them with anything. Let me add a tiny little flower to the cow. And then, what's the worst part about paper crowns when you're trying to put them on? What happens? They rip. The best part about making these, and I'll show you, is when you do them with jute, they don't rip. So, oh my gosh, you guys could not be any cuter. Okay. 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 So let me put my crown on. These make me happy. So we are now going to show you how to make these super simple party crowns. All right, girls. Okay. First, what we're going to do is measure out the jute. So I basically just go whoop, and it looks like the size of a head, and I cut it. And let's do it again. Whoop, and that looks like the size of a head, and you cut it, and we'll do one more. Whoop, and you have to make the noises. Whoop. So then everybody cut out their little animals. Like, you don't have to cut around every single line. You just kind of cut around the body. And then you can either use a glue gun or a glue stick, and you're gonna cover the back of it and put it on the bottom of your scrapbook paper. Or you can use a little hot glue, or you can use both, and you're gonna put it at the very bottom. Here's why we're putting it at the bottom, because we wanna leave enough space, here you go, to cut the band that is going on our head. So here's a little cow. Once he's on there, you're gonna cut him out next too. Once you've glued him on there and cut the outside, you're gonna cut a strip of your paper. It does not matter how big your strip is. Once you have him cut out, see, look at her little pig. You can see a little bit of the wood in the background. All right. We're just gonna glue right on top of the band. So my cow, and you can glue it like, so I have mine off to the side because I think it's cute, but you could glue it in the center. It doesn't really matter. Again, you can print these out for any party style. They could be little pilgrims. Let's see, what are some other party ideas? Help me out, y'all are creative. Dinosaurs, what other parties? What would a girl's party be?
A cactus party.
We are having a cactus party.
Like right now? Like,
No.
Oh.
Like a beach party?
Yeah, a beach party, but we are gonna have a cactus party. But I wish, she's like, we're having one right now because you have farm animals out and you're confused. A beach party, so you could do like little flamingo, pink flamingo crowns.
that'd be cute.
I mean, you can make these crowns for anything and they would be super cute. Okay, so once you have your little guy cut out, you're just gonna put a little hot glue at the bottom of him and you're gonna put him on your band. That's it. I like the side look because I just think it's sassy, but if it were like a boys superhero party, Superman, psh, right smack in the middle, Batman, like you can put him wherever. So if you've ever tried to cut out paper crowns, one of the problems is every kid has a different head size, and if you try to make the little snips and adjust them, you've got some kid that busts through his crown, okay? So if you do the jute, they're adjustable and it makes them very, very strong. Now, we're gonna flip this over and you're gonna run a tiny line. This is where we have to be very careful not to burn ourselves, because I burned myself. Run a tiny line on the middle of your crown. Then you're gonna take this very taut and you're gonna set it down right in the middle, and you're gonna hold it there for a second, and when it cools down a little bit, you can put your jute on there. But don't burn yourself. So then it's done. That's your little crown. So you girls can do yours, and we're gonna make this one for Josh, and he's gonna wear it. So we are gonna make sure that we show you each one of the things that we made over at the party. You can also check out the show notes to see the full list of everything that you can make. Again, remember, this is one scrapbook pad does all of this.
Time is money. At Southern Property Management, we step in to take care of the day-to-day management of your property as well as your tenant relationships, leaving you free to focus on maximizing your investment. With over 60 years' experience managing commercial properties from West Texas to Fort Worth, we can use our expertise to manage and control expenses and remove the hassle of the insurance process and needed repairs. We would love the opportunity to save you time, money, and possibly a few headaches.
We are here to show you how to make some really cool table risers that we're going to use at our family brunch later this afternoon. We're going to show you how you can make the very basic of table riser, and if you don't have tools, we're going to tell you how to get that done too. Okay, so I made us matching shirts, and I feel like I need to explain because you can't see his arrow. It just says Crafty Grandma. It's actually pointing to me. So I'm Crafty Grandma, and he's Crafty Grandpa. So me and Vanna White here.
Gloves.
Okay, he's got gloves on because he's going to show you how to use the miter saw, which you don't have to, but you might be able to. So we're going to show you the first one. This is a 2x12. You can get these at any home improvement store. This one is pine. But all you do is attach a 2x12 to a 2x12, and it's going to give you the base, and you can add any kind of corbels to give it support. The corbels are actually really, really important because they stop the legs from like moving, and if you're going to put something heavy on here, you want to make sure they have corbels. If you do not have a saw, all of the home improvement stores will cut it for you. So these are 8-inch legs, and this is what, like a 14-inch top. So you just buy your 2x12 and you tell them what cuts to make for you. And then you have somebody help you hold it while you screw it in. Depending on the look you want is where you put your legs. So if you want something that's a little bit more rustic, you move the legs out, okay? See, we gave ourselves a little bit of a lip. This is a little more farmhousey. Will you hold this, honey?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I found these really cool corbels. So brackets are usually metal, corbels are usually carved a little bit wider. So these corbels are actually support corbels because they have the metal base, and they will go, let me see if I can do this. They'll go just like that. So it's a little more of a traditional farmhouse look. Now, if you wanted a little bit more modern looking, go back to the green one, you can carry the legs to the edge and do more modern looking corbels. Okay, the cool thing about corbels and brackets, if you want super rustic, you can find super rustic. If you want super traditional, they have super traditional, and they're very, very inexpensive. They're at home improvement stores, they're at hobby stores, you can kind of get them everywhere. Now, if you want a very, very modern look, you can do a miter cut, which you will need a miter saw for. That's not something they're probably going to do at one of the home improvement stores, but if you can get an inexpensive miter saw, the cuts are very, very easy. So we're going to show you how to do that real quick. This is the look of a miter cut. So this is a super modern look. This is actually unfinished cedar. We're not going to finish this. And then these are modern brackets. I'm going to show you my cheater technique real quick so you guys can see. I set mine up, and I don't know if you can see these little lines on the wood, but that's how we know where to cut. So then so this is for those of you that aren't great with measuring, because I'm not good with measuring, you just follow your line. And so Kyle's gonna show you how to do a miter cut. Crafty Grandma is gonna show you how to do a miter cut. You should always wear your goggles. I made you safety goggles. Okay, I have safety goggles too. Okay, go ahead.
Gonna line up the laser with her marks.
See, we're not big woodworkers. We just taught ourselves some basic stuff, so you can do this too. That's it. And that's how you do a miter cut and make this more modern looking riser. What do you do with this, you say? Well, you're gonna have to come to the family brunch to see what we do with them at the Biscuit Bar. But we made this for one of our neighbors. They're farmers that live right across the road, and we love them, and they love the farmhouse look. So this is actually gonna be a bookshelf. It's gonna sit in their bookshelf, and then it's gonna hold books above and below. And so we made this for them. You can also use them if you have random built-ins and you need some height. They're great for parties, as you will see later. And if you can get things that are reclaimed and they don't cost you a lot of money, it's a really good way to do small things for your neighbors, because like Kyle loves what he calls neighboring, and I'm gonna put him on the spot. And so why don't you tell us like why we work so hard to love our neighbors?
Well, you know, the old cliche, we need to love our neighbors. We just believe that a lot of society's ills and problems could be solved if we just become good neighbors. And what if it actually means your real neighbor that lives right there?
Yeah, obviously Kyle loves to love our neighbors, and it makes me proud. Thanks for helping me out.
My pleasure.
You're a good sport, Grandma. Hey neighbor, we're here at Porter's, our favorite hometown grocer that has been owned and operated by the family since 1945, and they love the community, which is why we're so honored to be partnering up with them for 2 special requests. Number 1, we need to know about your give back adventures. This could be a community book drive. It could be a lemonade stand to raise money for your school. It could be you holding the door all day long for your neighbors. Whatever give back adventures look like to you, we want to see them. The second thing we need is your nominations for the Good Neighbor Award. We need to know about the men and women in your community that are spreading joy and kindness. We are going to honor them on air and give them a special gift. To find out how to submit your letters and videos, head over to our website. What do we say, guys?
Please and thank you.
Okay, so this is the part I've been waiting for all day, and if you can't see the joy on my face, I can get closer. But it is time for our family brunch with the crew and some neighbors, and we're gonna show you all the things we did today to decorate and make it happen. So as we're walking through, hopefully you can see all of our paper accents that we were working on. Here's kind of part of our meal. We have some more paper accents, and then we have some more paper accents. C3 Farms. Here's Barbara's Biscuits. Aren't they beautiful? She also made us cinnamon rolls and some various scones. Little trick, photo boxes make great storage for baked goods for parties because they have a lid. Just throw that in there. And then here's all of our things from Wicked Concoctions. So we have some different jams and jellies that we got from our friend, and then we have salsa here from Melody Acres, little teeny farm. She's right down the road. We have another farmer here. This is Everidge Farm. That's where we got the sunflowers. This is the little teeny farm. I harvested these. They're dewberries right off our tree, and this is the first time I've ever canned anything, but it's real pretty. So there's our dewberry jam. Here's some more of our paper accents that we made. You can see our signs. And then here's our fun little straws. There's our toothpicks. And then you can see all of our bunting. This is actually where we're getting ready to put the juice, but we need to make sure it's really cold. So it's not there yet. And there you go. But the best part is right over here. This is the part where I get the family involved in a bit of community neighboring. But first, do you recognize our table decorations? We have our eggs from Christina Lee, and we repurpose egg cartons not only as decoration, but to house the things we may need, like salt and pepper shakers and jam. We also have our sunflowers from Everidge Farms, plus some fresh rosemary from the garden, also in recycled containers. And of course, we have our paper accents from our craft time with Sierra and Mandy. We also have these cute table tents reminding everyone to be sure to write a card. Here's why. I decided to do my own interpretation of a barn raisin. One of our very close family friends recently had a large part of their farm destroyed by a tornado in Merkel, Texas. On top of removing most of their beautiful old oak trees, the tornado also managed to remove their entire barn that housed all of their tools and farm equipment. It also tossed their tractor and pickup like toy cars. So I asked our family and friends to write notes of encouragement, and I even put out some coloring sheets so that tiny hands could be involved as well. We will send these notes along with some gift cards as a way of saying, hey, you're not alone in this, and also to thank them for the vital role that farmers play in our country.
This kind of joy wasn't given to me to keep. It was given to us to share.
Like, there's always room, and I can cook a lot of food.
Yeah.
I can cook a lot of food.
There's always an empty chair, so that's kind of our heart, and that's a little bit of why we exist, and it's all about community.
Yeah, it's all about community. Yeah, community's huge. You can't do anything alone. Okay, so I just have to take a brief intermission and introduce part of our family. This is the baby. This is the middle one, Alan and Alex. There's a few more boys, but they're all over the place at jobs around Texas. And then this is our daughter-in-law and our grandbaby, Olivia. And then this is Sid. And y'all have met Marley before, but they don't live here. So it's so nice to have them here. They're like, Mom, quit. I can't help it. I just love them so much. Do you love me?
I love you, Mom.
Do you love me?
I love you too, Mom.
Okay, see, they love me. Okay, so these are our favorite neighbors that we actually already told you all about when we were making our benches. So Humberto, would you introduce your family real quick?
Sure. She's my daughter, Amanda, my wife, Isabel, my older one, Andrea, and my middle one, Elisa, and myself, Humberto.
We just love them, but everybody in our neighborhood says that they're their best friends. We all think that of the Espinosas, but they're really our best friends. So, okay, because y'all are always doing nice things for us. So we made this little table riser so you can put books on it, or you can put food on it. But what's really cool about it is this wood came from the first power plant here in Midland. so that they took down. So it's like really old wood from Midland. So anyway, so there you go. We made it for you. Thank you guys for joining us today. Remember, if you try any of the recipes or DIYs you've learned on the show, please tag us on social media so we can give you a shout out. And be sure to check out our YouTube and podcast episodes where we chat further with today's guests on chasing dreams and living our best lives. I want to leave you with this. Mr. Rogers said, "There's something you leave at every single meeting with another person. Let's try to leave excellent things." Bye.
We all know that life ain't easy. We all know the times are tough. We may not have it all together, but if we've got each other, that's enough. I'm checking on you, you're checking on me. We are keeping it together, keeping good company. My door is always open, my table's never full. Meet me on the front porch, I'll make time for you. I'm checking on you, you're checking on me.